Hi, Lani Muelrath here. Hey, we're all looking for quick solutions to flatten that belly, right? Well, I have a great, simple, easy exercise for you today. But you know me, I'm going to give you a little bit of information first, and then I'll show you the exercise. First, when we're talking about flat belly, we're referring to this area right below the belt line, right? There's a muscle here called the transversus abdominis that runs from hip bone to hip bone and crosses around in front. And that muscle is the muscle that supports and stabilizes the pelvic girdle and into the back. Now, here's the problem. As we get older, there are two reasons that we tend to get a little poochier here. One of those reasons is perhaps the additional layer of more body fat below the belt line, but there's another important reason. If this muscle, the transversus abdominis muscle, becomes deconditioned, then there's a tendency for the internal organs to go ahead and add a press so that the transversus abdominis is moved outwards. What we need to do is find simple ways to strengthen that natural girdle to flatten the belly and protect the back. Here's the exercise. And this exercise I have to show for you. You don't have to have any space, you don't have to move around, and you don't need any equipment. It's very easy. I call it 7 seconds to a flat belly. And it's going to require that you use isometric contraction of the transversus abdominis muscle. Here's what the exercise looks like. First, I'm going to relax the belly and take a nice deep breath in at a 7-second count. And as the breath is coming in, I'm going to go ahead and let the belly relax. Then, at the top of the breath, I'm going to start to pull the belly button into the spine and exhale to a count of 7, starting to contract, and pull in this muscle, flattening the abdominal wall. At the end of that count of 7, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to squeeze that muscle as hard as I can. Right here. Squeeze, squeeze, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to let the breath in and repeat. Now, this muscle, this transverse abdominis muscle, can be contracted isometrically, which is this is an isometric contraction, just squeezing a muscle tight against itself. I want to warn you that in the initial phases, it may be difficult to connect. Where is that muscle? How do I isometrically squeeze that transversus abdominis? Here's what you do. You just start where you are and start to send connection, brain to body, and then pretty soon it'll kick in and you'll know exactly what I mean. One more tip. If you have trouble finding where that muscle is, you're not quite sure, what am I contracting? Where do I find the muscle? Here's an easy tip. Place your fingertips right there below the belt line, and now just do a little cough. You feel that muscle tighten there? That's your transversus abdominis muscle, and that's an indication of how protective it is for the abdominal area. It protects you against some internal pressures that occur during coughing or sneezing or laughing. So remember, it's a simple 7-second process. 7 seconds in, 7 seconds out, pull the transverse abdominis muscle in and squeeze and hold tight. 2, 3, keep pulling in, 5, 6, 7, let it go. Do for 7 rounds. You can do this driving, sitting at your desk, at any point during the day. And you will find that if you practice this exercise consistently for 3 days in a row, you will be amazed at how much control you get for the abdominal area, the flattening that will occur, and how much better your posture and strength will be throughout the upper body as well. There you have it, 7 seconds to a flat belly. We'll see you next time.